Welcome to Protagonist Pub. My name is Tammy, and this is where characters gather. Welcome to November. It is a busy month. I am in the process of filming for Bookmas. I am trying to stitch and read and do all the family things, and so the potential stack of possibilities for November is a little lighter than it has been. I'm okay with that. One of them is thick. I know I have mood reading going on, and I know I'm busy, so it's a thin stack comparatively, but that's okay because I get to choose. It's my books. Not Pictured was Texas by James A. Michener. I need to read sections 7, 8, and 9 in November. As of the date of this filming, I have not finished the sections for October. So I need to get my little tuchus in gear and do so. Shouldn't be a problem. So, we're on track with Texas. I'm just going to say we're on track with Texas because I have faith in myself to finish. Next up would be the biggest book in the series. That is book 1 in the Seven Sisters series. That is The Seven Sisters by Lucinda Riley. This fulfills a reading challenge prompt for me. I will link my personal reading challenge for 2023, that video down below. And this would fulfill the prompt for a book set in Central or South America. And I have read part of the first chapter. I enjoyed what I read when I was deciding if this would work. So I just need to dive in. This is, how many pages is this? 626 pages. Nope, that's the acknowledgements. So 622 pages. That's not that bad. I can totally do that. So I'll read you the back of the Seven Sisters book. Maya del Apeliz and her 5 sisters gather at their childhood home, a fabulous secluded castle situated on the shores of Lake Geneva. Having been told that their beloved adopted father, the elusive billionaire they call Pa Salt, has died, each of them is handed a tantalizing clue to their true heritage. A clue which takes Maya across the world to the crumbling mansion in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. 80 years earlier, in the Belle Epoque of Rio in 1827, Isabel Bonifaco's father has aspirations for his daughter to marry into aristocracy. But Isabella longs for adventure and convinces him to allow her to accompany the family of a renowned architect on a trip to Paris. In the Haiti vibrant streets of Montparnasse, she meets ambitious young sculptor Laurent Brolé and knows at once her life will never be the same again. I just think this sounds fascinating. The dual timeline, family, setting. So I'm very much looking forward to this one. Next up is the last book in the Risen Kingdom series. The Last Uncharted Sky by Craddock. As of the date of this filming, I have not read book 2 yet. So, once again, I'm confident in the fact that I can finish book 2 that I put on the October pile of possibilities and read this one in November and finish the series out. I really enjoyed book 1. I am really looking forward to book 2, and I am looking forward to book 3. So, I don't want to read the cover blurb, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's one of those quotes in the front cover. I'll read you the front quote. offers the adventure of Vern and Duma coupled with magic. Yeah, just sign me up. Again, I really loved book 1, and I will leave that review down below if you're interested. The first book is called An Alchemy of Masks and Mirrors, and the covers are beautiful for all 3 of these books. So next up are the 2 mass market paperbacks for the month. It's a busy month. I know I'm going to need some palette cleansers and some quick, easy reads that aren't ARCs. So first up is Death on Tap by Ellie Alexander. This is the first in the Sloane Krause mystery series. There we go. It has an adorable little spine. I really enjoy the maiden sitting on the beer keg. I just think that's adorable. So I'll read you the back. The Bavarian-themed town of Leavenworth, Washington, is home to the Krause family's cheery generational brew house. And by the way, Leavenworth, Washington is a real place, and it is definitely Bavarian-themed. Sloane Krause, gifted with a nose for hops and a talent for concocting delicious microbrews, has big plans to expand her in-laws' old-school business by creating original, handcrafted German beers. Until she sniffs out what's going on between her husband Mac and one of his barmaids. Fortunately, Bavaria's hip new microbrewery, Nitro, is about to launch. And owner Garrett Strong hires Sloane on the spot to craft Northwest-inspired ales, whip up a tasty bar menu, and promote his buzzworthy Pucker Up IPA. It's a win-win for Sloane, who can't help but enjoy Mac's envy at their success. But when Mac is arrested after one of Nitro's competitors is found dead in a fermenting tank, clutching Garrett's secret IPA recipe, Sloane is on the case to exonerate her cheating ex and uncover who spilled over into murder. I'm going to love this book. I'm going to love this book and have a beer while I'm drinking it, reading it, and yeah, I'm probably buying the rest of the series, keeping it on my shelves. We'll see. Next up is Summer at Honeysuckle Ridge by Debbie Mason. I love this cover. It just screams summer. I love the Yorkshire Terrier sitting on the front cover. I'll read you the back. Welcome to Highland Falls, a small town where love is always in the air. In just a few months, Abby Everhart has gone from being a top LA media influencer to an unemployed divorcee living out of her car. So inheriting her great-aunt's homestead comes at the perfect time. Abby heads to Highland Falls, North Carolina to spruce up Honeysuckle Farm before putting it on the market for some much-needed cash. But instead of finding a charming getaway, she discovers a serious fixer-upper, complete with a leaky roof, overgrown yard, and a reclusive, albeit sexy, man living on the property. Ex-Delta Force soldier Hunter Mackenzie has faced war and loss, but nothing has quite prepared him for an outgoing redhead who is determined to turn his life upside down. Hunter doesn't want to get involved with anyone, especially a city girl who plans to sell the only place he's ever felt at home. But the sparks between them are undeniable. Spending time with Abby is easy. Convincing her to stay for good is another matter entirely. Yeah. It's labeled as contemporary romance. We shall see. It sounds really good. I love the cover. I know this is a much longer series than this one. So or this is the start of a new series. I think this is the start of a new series. I want to like this book. We shall see. It was published in 2020. So we shall see. So that is my current anticipated TBR for November. I will probably read a couple of arcs and get them reviewed for the blog. I will undoubtedly pick up something else in between, but I anticipate it being a busy month, so I want to keep this list at a manageable level. We'll see how I do. Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you here next time at the Protagonist Pub.